What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great, wonderful, marvelous, beautiful, glorious, eccentric, ecstatic, I don't know, all those fancy words that mean beautiful, great day. Okay, so what we got here today, ladies and gentlemen, is an introduction to mindfulness. I want to start diving into some things that are going to help us with the voice of Jesus. So, here we go. 1 minute on what is mindfulness.
Just as exercise helps us take care of our bodies, mindfulness is a skill that keeps our minds healthy. Mindfulness helps us perform at our best and better navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life. Mindfulness is noticing and being curious about what's happening right now. It's the opposite of being on autopilot, when our bodies are doing one thing and our minds are somewhere else, often thinking about the past or worrying about the future. When we're mindful, we engage our senses deliberately and we really take in the things that we can see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. Just as we can build our muscles by going to the gym, we can build our mindfulness muscle through regular practice, known as meditation. All it takes is a few minutes a day to see the benefits. So find the time. Your mind will thank you for it. Our minds are great at distracting us. Much of the time, our minds are back in the past.
Okay, so mindfulness. Mindfulness is where you learn to see what's in your mind. You're not trying to control things, you're just trying to observe. It's an observatory.
Our minds are great at distracting us. Much of the time, our minds are back in the past or off in the future, planning, worrying, reminiscing, daydreaming. On top of this, most of us are leading busy and stressful lives, and technology has made it harder than ever to find the off switch. Practicing mindfulness can help us better manage the competing demands of our busy lives, and the benefits of doing so are pretty impressive. Mindfulness helps us focus better and think more clearly. It helps us relax, reduce stress, and may improve sleep. It can also help us better access our creativity and be more productive. Mindfulness also helps us make better choices by allowing us to respond with awareness, rather than habitually react to the events of our daily lives. Not only that, mindfulness can make us a whole lot happier. What are you waiting for? There are lots of myths about meditation, like...
So the idea behind mindfulness is that you let go of the past and you don't worry about the future. You're just focusing on right here, right now, because that's all you'll ever have is right here, right now. If you think about it, 5 seconds ago is gone. 5 seconds from now ain't here. So, you can only be here. You can only be here. You can't be anywhere else. If you try to be somewhere else, well then you're not here. You're living in the past or the future. You can bring the past to now, you can bring the future to now. But it's still only now. So why live in the past? Why worry about the future? Just live in the now.
There are lots of myths about meditation, like you have to sit cross-legged on the floor. You have to stop thinking. It requires a huge time commitment. Or it's only for people who aren't coping. None of these are true. Meditation is easier than you may think. You stop, place your attention on one thing, like your breath, and try to hold it there. When you become distracted, which you will, simply notice and bring your attention back. Becoming distracted doesn't mean that you've stopped meditating. Losing focus and refocusing over and over again is meditation. You can also practice mindfulness by bringing your full attention to everyday activities, like brushing your teeth or eating your lunch. Mindfulness isn't hard. The hardest part is remembering to do it and doing it regularly. Find a way of being mindful that you enjoy and practice as often as you can.
So meditation is really just prayer, because there again, the law of attraction. Whatever you think about, whatever you speak about, that's what the Spirit, also known as God, is going to produce in your life. So the best thing you can do is meditate, which is also pray, but pray for the things you want, not for the things you don't want, because the spirit doesn't understand the word don't. It understands, right? So I don't want this. What doesn't understand don't want. It just understands this.
What happens when you shake a snow globe? Snowflakes swirl everywhere, and it's hard to see what's happening inside. Sometimes we feel like this inside too. When we feel strong emotions, like worry, frustration, or sadness, thoughts and feelings swirl around inside our minds and bodies. It's hard to feel calm and think clearly when there's a snowstorm going on inside us.
Sure.
When we stop shaking the snow globe, the snowflakes begin to settle, and we're able to see what's happening more clearly. When we practice mindfulness, the same thing happens inside us. Mindfulness helps us calm down and see things clearly. It also helps us focus, so it's easier to learn new things. Just as we can build our muscles through exercise, we can build our mindfulness muscle through regular practice, known as meditation. All it takes is a few minutes a day to see the benefits.
So here we're back to meditation. So meditation, you're not trying to control anything. Meditation, you're just allowing things to be. So first you want to start just counting on your breath, right? Count in, just listen to it, in and out, in and out. Just listen to your breath. You can count it, you can do whatever. And as time goes, your mind's going to grasp a thought. And instead of trying to control that thought, just allow it to be. Allow it to pass. You can only, it's hard to say that, but once you realize that you're on another thought, just come back to your breath, right? In and out, in and out. It's best to breathe in and out of your nose. That's what the hairs are for, to filter. But there's a lot. What's another story? So that's where we're going to stop for today. We're going to get back into mindfulness here tomorrow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. Stay happy. Spread the love. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.